Hi. Again, everyone. Hi. It's really nice to see you all again. I'm sorry I've been so quiet. I've had a lot going on. Would you like to hear about it? I started graduate school in January. I know I've mentioned it on here before, but that was definitely the main reason why I couldn't get any filming or videos done. I was just way too busy. I would love to set up some kind of live stream in the future so that I can just turn on the camera and go and have a video all ready for you and for me, if I'm being honest. But that takes a lot of steps to get up initially, and that's something that I struggle with. If something has more than one step, then it's going to be something difficult for me to do. But I do want to do it, so I think that that's going to have to be a goal for me. Because graduate school was so insanely busy for me, I decided to take the summer off. Initially, because I'm doing grad school part-time, I wanted to do one class over the summer to help make it so that my program wasn't going to be 3-4 years, but these last 5 months have burned me out in more ways than one, and I need a break. I did, however, get straight A's. One class I even got 100% in, which was amazing since I had worked so hard in that class. I had to make a blog and write a huge paper for it. I think I might start posting those blog posts on my Patreon and my Tumblr as well. If you'd like to read them, you're welcome to, since I have them anyway. They'll be under the free sections of Patreon once I get that organized. And then on Tumblr, I guess they would just be on Tumblr, maybe under I'll have to set up a tag, probably just like a grad school tag is probably the way to go. The second part of why I haven't been around is an emotional part. I really hope that she doesn't mind me sharing. I'm sure that she won't, but my best friend was diagnosed with inflammatory breast cancer just a couple of months ago. For most young people, breast cancer is a big deal, but it's not impossible to treat. For my best friend, because her cancer is inflammatory, she was automatically diagnosed at stage 3. Come to find out, though, just a couple of weeks after she was initially diagnosed, it has moved out of her breast and into her sternum, her spine, her shoulders, her hips, and her femurs. It is literally eating her alive. My friend lives in Japan, same as me, but she's moving back to the United States for treatment. It's been difficult trying to cope, and I've been doing a lot of work to help her, which I'm happy to do, but I'm exhausted. At some point in this video, you'll see me folding paper cats. If you've ever heard the story of Sadako and the 1,000 paper cranes, you'll understand the culture in Japan of folding 1,000 paper cranes in hopes that health or something will come true. My best friend loves cats, though, so instead of 1,000 paper cranes, I'm folding her 1,000 paper cats. I'll be sure to film updates as I go along. Right now, I'm at about 200 cats. You'll also have probably noticed by now that I have switched systems entirely. We have moved away from Hobonichi and into a traveler's notebook. Honestly, I'm heartbroken still. I had heard that Hobonichi had changed their paper from the Sanzen Tomoe River paper, but I thought it was only for the 5-year book or the cousin. And this is apparently not the case. Back in March, I had filmed and written a script for an entry in my Day Free book, and I was so excited to get writing again because I got this adorable cover for it, but looking back a day later after the footage was done and the script was written, I noticed that there was so much bleed through in the book that I just couldn't keep going with it. My fountain pen did not take to the page at all. Well, it did, but too much maybe is what I'm trying to say. This was particularly hard for me because I felt like I was just starting to get comfortable with my fountain pens, but with the bleed through, I felt really lost and unmotivated and didn't know what to write, didn't want to write anymore. Enter the traveler's notebook. I know that Midori makes great books, and their paper is one of the best for fountain pens. Their books will even fit into a standard Hobonichi cover. When I bought my traveler's notebook, I picked up a Midori book as well to use as like a sketchbook and a junk journal. I'll be sure to include that the next time that I film. Traveler's notebooks use Midori paper for the most part. I made sure when I picked up my books that I chose ones with Midori paper. Initially, I was so resistant to traveler's books because I felt like the sizing was off. For some reason, I thought that they were the same size as the Hobonichi weeks, and I had already discovered last year that the weeks are just too small for what I need and what is comfortable for me to write in. But when I went on a whim to go check out the traveler's books in person after all of the Hobonichi drama, I was able to test out the books for myself, and I really enjoyed it. I didn't feel like it was too small. Clearly, it's not the same size as a week's. It's much larger. And I got myself a cover, a monthly calendar, a weekly calendar, and then a blank book in the back that came with the cover. The blank book actually has very almost blue-white paper, which I don't like, but I'm using it to take notes for work, and once it's full, I'll just toss it out. The regular paper, the Midori paper that's in the calendar and the weekly calendar has been lovely. I really like this yellowy, creamy paper. I don't like white paper. Even in my drawings, if you've poked around on my Instagram, you'll see that everything is on a cream background rather than a white background. All of this to say is that, shocking to no one, I've been feeling absolutely unmoored yet again, which is one of the catalysts for me to film and to write in my books. What I ended up doing, and I'm not sure where this audio will come out in the video, so I apologize if it doesn't match up, was writing out a list of the things that I actually want to do this week that I know will either make me happy or will bring me some peace. One of them was filming and editing. One of them was posting the script of this video to my Patreon and to Tumblr once it posts on YouTube. And one was writing letters to patrons. I have not been good about this for a while, which I realize is bad since patrons are my employers. But, oh, Eggy. Hi. Can I help you? I haven't been good about this. I have my Patreon set up so that I send out postcards on the even months. I don't design the cards myself. I just pick out cute ones and I send them along with a note. But like I say, I did not do a very good job of it. And I actually lost a patron earlier this year. Likely because I haven't been posting. I haven't been keeping up with my postcards. And I know that that's my fault. And it isn't a problem. It's okay. It's okay for patrons to come and go. I'm fine with that. I understand that even if I had been on top of everything, that losing patrons is just the way it's going to be. Financial situations change. But it was a hit to my pride since I do enjoy doing this and I want to continue. But because my life had gotten so in the way and I let it slip, I felt like I wasn't doing a good job, and I want to remedy that. I would like to be better about it in the future. Writing letters is one of my most favorite things in the world to do, and I hope I can keep doing it. So, shameless plug, if you'd like to get a postcard every other month or so, you can go sign up on my Patreon. Fair warning that it very likely will not always be on schedule because my brain is scattered. and I am a mess. But you will get it eventually. I have also been doing some art commissions. I'll pop them up on the screen now. One of them was unpaid and was a sticker for my friend who owns a cake shop in Japan. If you're ever in Osaka, you should check out Canalita Sweets. I actually painted her walls with little designs and characters and drew the stickers for her, so that was really fun. I enjoyed that a lot. The other sticker I designed is actually for my drag mother. Surprise, I'm a drag king. I won't talk about that too much now, but I will talk about the sticker that I designed. This was rather complex to draw and get out since I've never drawn drag makeup before, and her coat needed to be adjusted in terms of color blocking a few times, but I'm really proud of how it turned out. So second shameless plug of the day is that if you would like to commission me, my commissions are open. You can email me, you can send me a message on Instagram, you can send me a message on Tumblr. I do need to make a poster or a slide of some kind to advertise pricing and what it is that I can and can't do. But again, that's something that requires multiple steps and is hard for me to complete. So that will have to be another short-term goal for myself. Towards the end of the video, and again, I apologize if what I'm saying doesn't match what's on screen, I got a bit of work done for a part-time job I have where I correct letters written in English by English learners. It's a fun job and it isn't particularly stressful. I like doing it. I filmed it mostly to have accountability to myself, but also I included it to see if that kind of thing would be something you would be interested in watching. Filming that kind of work is very similar to what a study with me for grad school would look like, since my program is completely online. There wouldn't be much going on other than me typing, but maybe it could be motivating? I don't know. Tell me what you think. Anyway, that was a lot of me talking, looking at the runner. It's about 15 minutes of talking, although it'll edit down to probably about 12. The dishwasher was also running in the background, and Eggy meowed quite a few times, so we'll see how much of this is actually usable. But thank you for listening. Let me know what you think about the traveler's notebooks. Let me know what you think about videos of me typing or just this video overall. It was nice to see you again. It was nice to record again. Thank you for listening. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye for now.